All right. And we are live. Give me 1 second. Hey, everybody. Val here.
And Steve.
And Steve. And let's see if this is moving. Are we live? Oh, there we go. We're live now. All right. I have us up on the big screen up there so I can see the chat. And I want to say hi to everybody coming in. I'm going to be putting your names on a piece of paper for a drawing. So I have Chris from Ari's World has already signed in. He's going to be listening while he's driving. Adventure America, Troy is here. Welcome. And we have Calvin the Boston Terrorist. That's hard to say. Words are hard. And that's Jeff. So welcome. We also have Todd Saw. And we have Christine Murphy. Oh, hi, Christine. Christine's a longtime subscriber. She doesn't make videos, but
Mrs. Adventure.
But she watches my videos. So welcome, Christine. Y'all stay and listen. I'm going to call out your names for a minute.
Adventure America.
Hold on, Christine. I got Troy. Christine Murphy, and we have Angela, Mrs. Adventure America. Hi, Angela. And who else did I miss? We have Sock Monkey, K and Mac Project. We got Kevin from Hiking with Jackie Boy. We have Todd Saw, Hiking with Jackie Boy. Now listen, because you got to remember your numbers. Okay, so Chris, Ari's World, you're number 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a drawing tonight. We got Betty from Retirement Days is in. Hi, Betty. Thanks, y'all, for coming. Retirement Days. Okay, so we're going to do a drawing. Betty's been in my drawings. I think Betty actually won a drawing once from me. So thank you all. So Chris is number 1, and Steve has the basket. And I'm going to tell you what we're going to be giving away in just a second. But I want to get this done. This is how I do it. I have little hearts, and I have numbers on the hearts, and I put it in the basket. And at the end, Steve is going to draw a heart out, if that makes sense. Okay, so number 1 is Chris from Ari's World. Number 2 is Troy from Adventure America. Number 3 is Jeff from Calvin, the Boston Terrorist. That's so hard to say. Number 4 is Todd Saw. Number 5 is Christine Murphy. Number 6 is Angela from Adventure America. Number 7 is Sock Monkey. Number 8 is Kevin from Hiking with Jackie Boy. And number 9 is Betty from Retirement Days. Did I miss anybody? If I missed you, pop it up right now so I can see you. So what we're going to do is from time to time, Super Clean emails me and says, will you promote my product on your channel? And if you do, I'm going to give one of your viewers some Super Clean. So I have the pump sprayer, and this is an aerosol, and one of you guys will win one of each. And this is going to come from Super Clean. So what their rules are is there's a link in the description box below, but the winner will receive one spray and one of the pump. And you must be 18 years of age or older. You must have a U.S. mailing address in the lower 48 states. And Super Clean is going to need your first and last name and your home address. Now, I will not ask you to put that in the chat. What I'm going to ask you to do is to email me this, and my email is in the description box below. Just if you are pulled as a winner, email me And I'm not going to tell anybody else your home address or anything. I will keep it secret. I have done that because I've given this away a couple of times already. But put your first and last name or whatever first and last name you want to use and your mailing address in my email if you are chosen as the winner. So, and you will get this from Super Clean. They're going to send it directly to you. This actually came in the mail today. It's kind of like on Sock Monkey's live stream that he just did. He was waiting for his chili peppers to come in. Well, I was waiting for this to come in by UPS today, and it came just at the right time, right before I was getting ready for the live stream today. UPS delivered my Super Clean, so I'm very happy about that. And if you don't know Super Clean, you can go to their website and look it up. The website link is in the description box below. They are sponsoring this giveaway today, and this is great. We use Super Clean, and it is great for outdoors, for grills, for cement, for lawnmowers, tractors, chainsaws, sprayers. It's good for your car tires. Steve uses it on his truck tires, your engines, auto parts. If you have a boat, indoors, you can use it for bathrooms, kitchens, anywhere you get grease. It works really, really well. All right.
Says you got 14 watching.
Awesome. 14 watching. I've only got 9 people written down. Who am I missing? Who am I missing?
Calvin.
Calvin, the Boston Terrierist. I got him.
There's Will K. Mac, Mrs. Adventure.
Got all them. Yes, it would be great to have. And I'm going to be trying to do a lot of things during this live stream. So I kind of need somebody to read the comments to me because I don't want to miss any comments. I got Hiking with Jackie Boy, Kevin. I got Adventure America. I got Angela. I think I've got everybody. I know that it's counting me twice because I've got you on the big screen and I've got you here.
It's probably counting me too.
So, and it's counting Steve. So that's 12. So if there's anybody that I haven't got and you're in the chat, please make another comment so I can see you and count you in the giveaway because I want to make sure. And I'll probably be saying this a couple of times during the live stream. So bear with me on that. Y'all got your numbers. You're in the drawing. I'm going to put the drawing box back there. Anybody that comes in, I didn't do, sometimes I let people enter on another video, but I didn't do this time. It's only limited to whoever shows up tonight for the live stream. So Anthony Chihuahua, you're number 10. Remember your number. You're number 10. We're going to be doing a drawing within 1 hour. So at 8:30, we're going to do the drawing. Anthony Chihuahua. Okay. All right. If anybody new comes in, Steve's monitoring the chat also, and he'll let me know if somebody asks a question because y'all feel free to answer questions. We're going to be talking a little bit about missions and what I do with missions and what I get Steve into helping me do because he gets drawn into it. That's what spouses do, right? Thank you for coming, Anthony. I hope you will subscribe if you have not subscribed to the channel. But I know Anthony Chihuahua from all the other live streams where he comes into the live streams. So I know him from there. So I am welcoming you into this drawing today. So we just went over Super Clean. So we're going to talk a little bit about the missions and we're going to talk about Bombas. And I'm going to do a big shout out to Bombas. Their link is in the description box below. So as you know, Bombas sells socks, Bombas sells underwear, Bombas sells t-shirts, Bombas sells slippers. They have a whole line of products that they sell now. They started out with socks, and their mission was to help those experiencing homelessness. That was their mission of Bombas. So what they did was if you buy a pair of socks, and these socks aren't cheap, the socks are pretty expensive, but the socks are guaranteed too. So they say if the sock wears out, you can send it back and they'll send you new socks, which I've never heard of a company doing that before. But look on their website and it'll kind of give you all the great things that Bombas does. But if you buy one pair, they donate a pair to a mission somewhere. So I'm on their mailing list through the company Homeward VA. The link is in the description box below. Was created in 1998 in response to a crisis of homelessness in our community, in the Richmond and surrounding areas community. The director of Homeward is Kelly King Horn. She's a friend of mine through church, the church we were attending before we moved to the area we're in now. They work with families and individuals to get them into stable and safe housing. So when the organization Homeward started out, they do like a what's it called, point in time count, where they go out into the community, count the people, interview people who are living in tents and living on the streets to find out why they're homeless and to see what they can provide them to get them into housing. So this is where I started out volunteering with Homeward, where I had a girlfriend, Mary Lou. Her and I and her husband, Dave, would go to these counts and we would do the interviews, fill out the sheets, and then they would look at the sheets and find out why people are homeless and how they can help people. And that's where it started. And I can remember we collected a little bit of clothing at one of those and we had it there. And it was like a church, and the people facing homelessness came in to eat lunch. And when they came in, they would be interviewed and, we would fill out the sheets. We had a little bit of clothing to give out. We went through that like that. It didn't last any time at all. So my girlfriend, Mary Lou, said, this is never going to happen again, Val. And we decided we were going to start collecting clothing and collecting socks and everything, which ended up in a spare bedroom in our other house. And we had a lot of donations and a lot of stuff collected. And I lost my very best girlfriend to cancer several years after that. But I have stayed volunteering with this organization, Homeward, for many, many years. There was an organization in North Carolina that collected socks. And if you had an organization that would give the socks out to people facing homelessness, they would send you the socks. You just had to ask and pay for the shipping. And I used to do that, and I'd pay for the shipping myself. And for every box that they shipped to us, they would charge $75. So I did that kind of out of pocket as my piece. I was working, I could afford to do that. So Todd will be commenting soon. He's listening while he rides his e-bike. His e-bike home. Okay. That's good. Barry Barry's here. Hi, Barry Barry. Barry Barry, you are number 11. Hold on. You're number 11. Remember your numbers. I'm writing them down. I'll remember too. So Barry Barry is here. So the organization in North Carolina decided they weren't going to do the socks anymore. So I wanted to find a source for socks. So I went online and I found Bombas, and I contacted Bombas and I said, look, I need socks for the organization Homeward. We give them out in our community. So 11 spelled backwards is 11. Fair enough.
Right, he made it home.
He made it home. Oh, great. Good. So Bombas started sending socks, and I go through the organization Homeward. They allow me to use their nonprofit number because all the socks I get in, they come to our house. They are sitting in the corner behind my treadmill right now. We have 3,000 pairs of socks back there. And what Steve and I are going to do tonight is bag these socks up because we're going to be taking them to the missions. So,
oh joy.
Oh joy. So Steve is very excited about that. So Bombas, like, just started sending socks. They don't charge me any shipping. We get a shipment once a year. The only thing I have to do is fill out a very long questionnaire once a year saying.
Anthony wants to know his number again.
Oh, Anthony, you're number 10, Anthony. So once a year, I fill out the questionnaire. Then the socks come. No shipping charge, nothing. We bag up the socks, or I usually bag up the socks. Steve is going to help me this time. I call the shelters, our local shelters that Homeward works with, and we pass out, and I take socks to them. Now that I'm retired, I used to just take them to Homeward, and they would pass them out after I bagged them. But now that I'm retired, I said, I want to pass out the socks to the shelters. I want to take them to the shelters. So they gave me all the contact information for the shelters, and I am now passing them out. So that is what this live stream is all about. Does everybody kind of keep up with me, or did I talk too fast?
No, you did good.
I did good?
Liz, I think she did.
Okay.
Okay, guys?
Was I good? Was I good? All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start bagging socks, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about each of the shelters, if that's okay. So let's see, where are we going to go first? So Homeward itself.
Buzz is here.
Buzz is here? Where is he at?
He says, he heard that I have a foot fetish. Not so.
Who, did somebody time him out?
I don't think so. It's held for
review. Put show.
Show.
Yeah. All right. You got to behave yourself, Buzz. Where's he at? All right. So if you see Buzz, where is he at? I don't see his comment in my thing.
It says, I heard Steve has a foot fetish, is what he said.
Yeah, he's got all these socks.
No, I don't.
He likes to play with socks.
Not true. Not true at all.
All right, Buzz
Aries.
Okay.
Aries thing.
Yeah, hey, God. Buzzsaw is a subscriber of mine for a very, very long time. Him and his wife Dar are very awesome people up north, probably in a Calvin's kind of area. Calvin, the Boston Terrier. He is super awesome. So nobody pick on Buzzsaw because he's awesome. Buzz, you're going to be number 12. And Steve doesn't really have a foot fetish, but Buzz is number 12. All right. Barry, who was that? Aries World. Chris, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. That will go towards one of our many missions projects. So I do appreciate it. And I do have a trip coming up to in November. I'm going to Peru, and we're going to be doing medical missions in Peru. I'm going with a medical team. I am not medical. I didn't work in medical, but I go as like an assistant. I can weigh people and take their height and sign them in and put them over to the nurses. So I am going to do that. There's still good in this world. There is absolutely still good in this world. There's a lot of crazy in this world, but there is absolutely still good in this world. So the point in time, they get people, they interview people in tents, people living in cars, people living on the streets, families that may be doubled up. Maybe somebody had to move in with their parents or grandparents because they became homeless or they're facing homelessness. In January 2025, this year, January, when they did their point in time, they do it twice a year. The January when the numbers were, they had 143 people living outside in the cold, in the warm, in the hot, whatever time of year it was. They had 184 people in seasonal shelters, and they had 333 people in year-round shelters. 33 of these were families, including 80 children. 68 were veterans. Y'all can understand that one. And 260 adults over the age of 55 were counted in this homelessness count. Over the age of 55, 260 people. Why are people homeless? Because the houses, price of housing now is getting out of hand. People can't afford it on their fixed incomes, and the cost of living keeps rising. 40% or more found that economic strain, and I'm reading from my notes, was one of the reasons why they are facing homelessness. Troy, thank you, Troy. Troy just put $4.99.
So did Calvin.
Calvin, yeah, the Boston Terriers. That I thanked Jeff and
Adventure America.
Jeff and Troy, Adventure America. Thank you guys. I truly appreciate it. Anything donated, like I said, will go towards my missions projects, my trip to Peru, my whatever it is that I'm going to be doing coming up. But Steve and I are going to start sorting socks, and I'm going to tell you about when we used to do Caritas. And Caritas was when they would take families facing homelessness, families that were homeless on the street, the ones that had children, and they would bring them to churches, and our church would take them in 1 week out of a year. So they would stay with our church for 1 week, and then they would go to another church for 1 week, and then they would go to another church. These poor children were being shuffled around. Thank you, Todd. I truly appreciate it. And those boxes are heavy. They weigh about 75 pounds each, right? Is that what it says on there?
What sizes did you get? You know,
I got large and extra large. I didn't get any children's size this time because most of what we were doing were adults. But this year when I order, they're going to send me the order form by the end of September. I'm going to order some children's sizes because I'm doing more with the children's shelters now too. Thank you, Hiking with Jackie Boy, Kevin. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. I wasn't doing this as a fundraiser. I was doing this just to kind of tell you what it is that we do. And we've been doing this for a very long time. And it's a passion of mine to help out people who are struggling. And I'm gonna back you up just a little bit and tell me if you can't hear me. But I want you to be able to see what we're doing here. And hopefully we can keep up with the chat. But there was a family that came into our church in Caritas, and it was a grandmother. You have your computer where you can see it. It was a grandmother, her daughter. It was a mom, her daughter, and her daughter had gotten pregnant, and she was still in high school, and she had the baby, but she had trouble with her pregnancy and ended up. No, don't break the bags open.
Well, I'm messing up already.
We're going to put the bags in here. We're going to put 4 bags in here and make 100. Make a bag. There's 25 in a bag. We're going to put 4 bags in here and make bags of 100 because we're taking them. I'm taking them to the shelters. Like one shelter will get 200. One shelter will get 400. You know, depending on their needs, what they told me they need. And anyway, the young girl had a difficult pregnancy. The mom lost time from work because of it. The mom ended up losing her job. So in the shelter, we had the mom, the daughter, and the new baby. And that's how people become homeless is, you know, one medical problem you can't afford your housing, and you lose your job because you're out of work because you're sick or your family member is sick. And, you know, that's no fault of their own. So, you know, people sometimes will judge somebody that's homeless, but unless you kind of walk in their shoes, you really can't judge somebody. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put 100 in these bags. And I've always put these in clear bags because I don't want to put these in a bag that you can't see what's in it and somebody thinks it's trash and throws it away. I don't ever want my socks to be thrown away. So, and they appreciate that I put them in clear bags. So I've made a clear space around the corner there too, so that we can get them over there. If anybody new comes in, please let me know. Everyone here. Everyone in here is awesome. I agree. You guys are awesome. I thank you. Thank you for coming in tonight and playing with me. And we're going to get a drawing in here, and somebody's going to get some super clean. One of the places that these socks are going is, let me do one more time. This is what we're going to win tonight. Super Clean is our giveaway sponsor tonight, and that's a cleaning product that's awesome on grease, awesome on car tires. You'll get one of each if you win tonight. If your name is drawn, you get one of those straight from Super Clean. You must be in the lower 48 states. You must be over 18, and you must provide your first and last name and Craig's Catfish Cove. Hi, Craig's.
Where do you see that?
He's the last one. Do you see it on there?
Yep.
Craig, you're number 13. I hope it's a lucky number 13. So it's going in the basket. Okay.
Catfish Cave.
Cave or cove? I don't know. It's way over there. And,
C-A-V-E.
you know, I'm blind.
Yeah.
All right. So, so thank you, Super Clean. And one of the places the socks are going, in case you want to know which shelters I'm delivering to, let me see. We're going to do the Salvation Army. I talked to the Salvation Army today.
Redundancy.
Huh?
Creative redundancy.
Creative redundancy. CR. Creative redundancy is up in Canada. I'm sorry, I can't put you in the drawing, CR, but you know that. And he has been a long-time subscriber. CR used to help me do some charity drives for feeding hungry children. He is super awesome. He is up in Canada. Everybody say hi to CR for me because he's super awesome. Sock Monkey, thank you. I appreciate it. You guys are super awesome. Steve's trying to keep up with the chat. I'm gonna try to heart you guys. Heart all you guys. Give y'all hearts because I love you so much. I'm giving you hearts in the drawing too. Remember that. So I'm giving you guys lots of hearts here. You guys are super, super awesome. So I got hearts for Chris and Ari's World, and Jeff, Calvin, the Boston Terrorist, and Troy from Adventure America. Todd saw Hiking with Jackie Boy. We have Kevin, and we have the Sock and Minnow. Love you guys. Thank you for those super chats. We do appreciate it. I need 25 more socks. We're going to keep these in the bags, either large or extra large. We're not going to mix these. So these are all extra large, right? They all came out of the same bucket. All right. Because each box, they're either large or extra large.
And I get the boxes.
And he gets the boxes because he puts them in the garage on the floor under his vehicles
and
when
in the
he's
garden
working.
To keep the weeds down over the winter.
Oh, in the garden to keep the weeds down over the winter. Great way to use cardboard. And you know what, too? If you put the cardboard around the outside of your garden, the worms come up under it if it's wet.
Yeah, they love them.
And then you pick the cardboard up, you got worms for fishing.
They love it.
Tip. That's a tip. Oh, Huckleberry Holler. It's Leah.
You stay over in front of the camera.
Okay, hang on. So Chris and Leah. Hey, Leah. Hey, Chris. I'm going to see you guys soon, I hope. All right, you're number 14 in the drawing. Oops, can you see it? 14 going in the bucket. All right. Did I miss anybody? All right. Yeah, that's what we do with our cardboard. So when we get these big boxes, he saves the cardboard and then we can use them. So Salvation Army is going to get 500 pairs of socks. I talked to them today. They last year have served 63,704 meals. They do the angel tree where they do the gifts for the kids at Christmas, and the silver bells where they do the gifts for senior citizens in poverty over Christmas. And they served over 4,178 angels and silver bells. They had 11,617 people in sheltered nights. They had 7,558 youth visits to the Boys and Girls Club. Today, when I talked to them, they said they have 3 shelters. One shelter is they have beds for 30 men and 4 families, and the family rooms have 4 beds in them. And then they have a second shelter for 50. They have 50 beds in there for men, and they have a cold weather shelter that's open between November 15th and April 15th. And the shelter has 250 beds. Sometimes it's the same people coming in. Sometimes it's different people coming in. But they service a lot of people facing homelessness. All right. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. It's 8:02. Where's Bixby? Bixby, where are you?
Where you left me.
Where did I put him?
I'm where you left me.
Bixby. Oh, here he is. You didn't answer me. Hold on.
I did.
Hey, Bixby. No, him. Set a timer for 8:30.
I'll start your timer for 27 minutes, 8 seconds.
Okay, at 8:30, we're going to do the drawing. I don't know that we'll stop the live stream, but we'll draw for the winner. That way, if you need to leave after an hour, you're welcome to leave. You don't really have to be present to win. I know that you were here, and I appreciate it. Son Monkey, what? Round Chris Roosters would make a great number. What do you say?
For the drawing. Sock Monkeys round chili roasters.
Oh, the round chili roaster. That would be good. All right, these are extra larges. Huh? Yeah, I know.
You got 4?
I got 3, I think. 1, 2, 3. These are tight. These are going to be tight. We're going to be here all night.
No, we ain't.
No, we got all weekend. We got all weekend. My deliveries start on Monday. So Salvation Army is going to be getting 500 of these bags. I do this because it's easier for me to pick up. They're going to be getting 500 of these. I'm going to be taking 500 to Belmont Community Resources. That's kind of South Richmond. It's farther down south. And they've packed food for approximately 1,600 families each month. Each month they service 1,600 families. Approximately $300,000 in groceries annually. And all of these groceries are donated. And I remember going there last year to deliver socks, and they had a parking lot full of food. And I forget what company was donating food. It was one of the grocery stores or Walmart or something. And I will say this, Walmart does a lot for the community. They really do. And they do a lot for the Salvation Army at Christmas time with toys and stuff. Because I've seen it when my volunteer work at the Salvation Army, I've seen it. put the tags on the upside. That way I can see what size it is when I go to get the bags, because I give them like half
Like that?
large and half, yeah, so I can see the tags. Half large and half extra large. But yeah, they had a whole parking lot full of food coming in, and you know they're giving away over 300,000 in groceries every year. They also have a clothing closet there, and they have clothing, shoes, toys, housewares, and school supplies in their store. That I give them the socks. They're not allowed to sell the socks. The clothing closet there, they don't sell anything. Everything is given to people in need. They have to be at a certain income level, and they have, I guess, proof of that, and then they can get what they need. I don't know if that was a store that told me that they give them a certain amount that they can get every month or something, and they come in with their slips, and it's kind of like they can get that amount of stuff. They know they can't sell the socks, so what they say they do is they give everybody that comes in a couple of pairs of socks, because I have to sign something with them saying that all the socks go to charity and none are for resale, and of course I wouldn't resell them anyway. Yeah. When I was volunteering 2 years ago, I think it was, with the Salvation Army, and I was doing the angel tree, and I went into, when people brought their stuff into the Salvation Army distribution center, we would find out what angel it was for, put it with the angel stuff. For the angels that didn't get a lot of stuff, maybe they got a few clothing items and maybe a toy, and we wanted to give them extra toys, there was a warehouse area in the back, and we could go and pick a few toys for each child to go with their stuff. Now, there were pallets and pallets of stuff from Walmart, like Easy Bake ovens and items like that they just told me one day, they said, go back and open all the Easy Bake ovens, open the crate and get them all out and just give them to all the girls from this age to this age. And then they would say, go back to the boys section and pass out all of these things. And it was, you could tell they were from Walmart, because the pallet said Walmart on them. So I'm saying, people say bad things about Walmart, but I know, because I've seen it, what Walmart does for the community. And it's something that's not really advertised. Oh, that's okay. I need to get them delivered, because I've got volunteer shifts at the radio station after I get them delivered this week. This was my window of opportunity to get them delivered. Leah said I should have waited till she got here. That's okay. We're going to do fun stuff when you get here. I'm not going to put you to work this time. Last time, not this time. Last time she made a diaper cake with me. We do have a video on that somewhere.
All right. Those 4 there are extra large, and then we'll go into large.
All right. So we're going to go to large, and they're going to fit better in the.
Those 4 that are extra large.
Oh. All right. So you have to help me here. How am I doing? Am I keeping up with the chat okay?
Oh.
Am I missing anybody?
That's amazing. You're doing, yeah, you're keeping up.
All right. I don't want to miss anybody in the chat. I'm glad everybody stopped by to hang out and to play with us. People have been asking me when I'm going to do a live stream, and I know I haven't done a live stream in a while. I was doing my Bible studies as live streams, but I really wasn't getting people coming in, and people were watching them later. So I decided it was better if I just pre-recorded them and put them out there. That way I'm not tied to having to be here Tuesday mornings. And it will free up my days a little bit. I still have to record them and edit them And that takes a little bit of time for the editing, but live stream is a lot easier because then you don't have to edit. But it all works out. It's okay. I have 14 people that I have in the drawing. Am I still good with that? I'm going to have to lean ahead. Some of the folks I work with at the gym sure could use some socks.
Since 20 are watching.
Stinky.
Since 20 are watching.
Have I missed anybody? If I missed you, please put your name in the chat right now so I can see that I've missed you. I can't do CR because he's in Canada. And then we have our 3 computers up, so because I can kind of see it up there on the big screen. I'm gonna head for now, Anthony Chihuahua. Good luck in the drawing, and it's great to see you. Well, check back at the end in case you win, Anthony, because if you win, I'll need your name and address. But don't put it in the chat. I put it in my email so that it stays private.
You got Barry?
I got Barry. I got Chris. I got Troy. I got Jeff. I got Todd. I got Christine. I got Angela. Sock Monkey. Kevin. Betty. Anthony. Barry. Buzz. Craig.
You did one for Craig, right?
Yeah, Craig, Leah, and Chris.
All right.
And we all know that today's our prize is sponsored by Super Clean. If you are drawn, you will win one of the spray, aerosol, and one of the pump. And they're awesome on grease. They're awesome in bathrooms, in kitchens, in wheels, grills. Steve took our grill on our front patio, our front porch. Is that what it's called? A porch? Well,
called a deck.
Our front deck. Anyway, the grease from the grill was all over the deck, and he took some Super Clean and sprayed it on and scrubbed it, and it looks beautiful. I need one more. Worked really, really well. Just saying. Super Clean is awesome. Link in the description box below. Bombas is awesome. Shout out to Bombas, who's donated all these socks for free. 0 cost. Zero. If it did, I'd have one here because I need a maid. If you win the Super Clean, you get to come clean my house. How about that?
All right. Here you go.
Back home at my desk. Quesadilla tacos were great. Yeah, you didn't make me one. What a wonderful evening.
They look like they were going to be good.
Yeah. They look like it.
So I have to catch the replay.
Yeah, well, we'll watch it tomorrow. If they recorded it and they're going to play it tomorrow, we'll go see the quesadillas. These are all large. All right, one more. Got 100 in every bag. This is a good way to work out, y'all. I'm starting to sweat. I need a good workout. Are you sweating yet? Steve's sweating too.
A little bit.
They can't see him. All right. So the next place that we're taking socks to. Oh, Leah's saying she's coming to have fun. She's not coming to look at the house. My house is dirty, girl. The next place we're taking socks to is a place called Goochland Cares. And
No, it's not. It's not good. It's
No,
lived
well,
in.
no,
It's
it's
lived in.
meth. It's lived in. It's got a few cobwebs that need to go, and we've done a lot of canning in our kitchen, and I need to scrub the kitchen floor. So I'm not saying the house is dirty. I'm saying my bathroom needs to be cleaned. My kitchen needs to be cleaned. There's things that have been neglected the last few weeks.
Well, we've been busy.
Yeah, we've been very busy.
Canning, vacation, and visiting family.
Oh, they're going to shoot the quesadilla video tomorrow. He needed to get going. Yeah, you wanted to get home before dark. You didn't want to get hit by a car or something on your bike. Who needs a gym when you got socks? You got that right. This is enough exercise for all of us. We need bigger bags is what we need. Oh, you're going to have to open a large.
No,
You didn't mix one, did you?
no, I did not. That's what the last time.
It was,
It came out perfect. 2 boxes made.
oh, I gotcha.
2 boxes made.
I gotcha.
Made no leftovers.
Okay, so Goochland Cares is about 45 minutes from us. Goochland, you think? 45 minutes from
Probably
us?
not even that.
Probably not that. Maybe 35 to 40. They have a food pantry. They have a clothing closet. They do financial assistance, and they have critical home repair there. You must have income 300% less than the federal poverty level to receive care there. And for medical, you have to have no health insurance. So, and they also have dental care. They have medical and dental care. So Goochland, we give them the socks. They have the clothing closet there. And everybody that comes in to get clothing from there gets a couple pairs of socks. And again, they can't charge for them. And these clothing closets, they know, because they give the stuff out, that they're not allowed to charge. So this is 3,000 pairs of socks, y'all. By the 100 here. Putting 100 in a bag. How many bags have we done? How many boxes have we done?
3 boxes. 1 or 4.
And we started with 12 boxes of socks. And there's 250 in a box, right? Dancing in his socks. Yeah, you can dance in your socks, Leah. How did y'all first get involved with the charitable work you do? The charitable work we do. Well,
Started with the church we were going to, didn't it?
yeah, it started with a church. It started with Kelly Kinghorn over at Homeward. And we talked about this, I think, when you were biking home, that Homeward started in 1998. And we started because Kelly Kinghorn's a director there, and she was a friend of ours through church. And they do the point in time where they go out into the community and find out how many people are homeless and why they're homeless, and try to find ways to get rid of homelessness in the community and help people to find homes or find safe housing, safe and affordable housing. We started with the point in time of actually helping to count and providing clothing and stuff if we could collect clothing. So that's kind of how I got started. And then, excuse me. And then with the church, doing Salvation Army Christmas stockings and getting toys for children. And I was chairman of missions committee at the church for a little while. While we were there, the church down in Chesterfield, before we moved up to the lake here. So that's kind of how we got started. And that was like 25 years ago or so. It's been 25 years or so.
Been that long?
Yeah. It's been that long since 2000. Yeah, there's a lot of feet here. A lot of feet being helped out here. You know, that's the number one thing that people facing homelessness ask for is socks. I used to, when I worked, I drove around because I had to go from business to business doing inspections and stuff. And I would carry socks in my car. And if I saw somebody on the street corner asking for money, I would offer them socks. I would never offer them money because Homeward said not to do that. So there was one gentleman, one day it was raining. He was on the street corner. There was a red light. I stopped and I asked him, I always say, like, you want some socks? And if they say yes, I'll roll down the window and give them socks. And he said yes. So I rolled down the window and I handed him a couple pairs of socks. And he said, I want to thank you because I have one pair of socks and right now they're wet because it's raining out. I have no dry socks. So this is one thing that they really, really need is socks. And then the next thing would be like the socks and underwear. So I can see why Bombas is doing that now, because those are the items that the people facing homelessness ask for. So I do want to thank you, Bombas, for helping our community and helping all the communities that you help. And I want to encourage you all, if you can, if you want to check out their website. It's in the description box below at your leisure. And see if there's anything they have that you might be interested in. I tell you what, their clothing, their undergarments are very comfortable. Are very comfortable. So I will say that. CR, you're a little silly. Yeah, socks do wear down when they're worn a long time. And when they're worn outside and in boots. And these are good socks. These socks last quite a long time. Because I wear Bombas. Bombas is about all I wear, except for like in the winter I wear fuzzy socks.
Bombas.
Yeah, Bombas. I love Bombas.
I wear white socks.
He's a white sock. Well, Bombas has white socks.
I don't have any Bombas.
Another place that we deliver is called Housing Families First. And this is a family shelter. And it is out in the Richmond Airport area. And they, in 2024, housed 727 children and adults. And that was a total of 218 households. And 90% of them moved into permanent housing. So that averaged about 3 months for each family in the shelter before they got permanent housing. So they're doing good work over there. Another shelter is Home Again, and they served 499 individuals, over 400 households, and it's men, women, and children, and veterans in 2024. They had 2 shelters. One of them has closed. The shelter that had the veterans and men in it closed because they found housing for all of them, or they're in other shelters. They decided to close that facility down. And I think Salvation Army, they're like right next door to Salvation Army. Salvation Army took on some of the men that didn't get housing, but they said pretty much most of the men that were in there got housing. When the last time I visited last year when I had socks, there weren't very many men in there. The shelter was doing a really good job at finding housing for everybody. So they did end up closing that shelter. They do have another family shelter. It's in Richmond City. just around the corner from where that one was, and they will be receiving a couple hundred pairs of socks for their women over there. I don't have socks for their children, unfortunately. Next year, I hope to fix that. Leah's saying she loves a pair of Bombas that she has, very supportive when I'm on my feet at work or working out.
Angela says she has some Bombas slippers.
And
said that earlier. And Mrs.
Mrs. Adventure America
Yeah.
has Bombas slippers. How are they? You like those? I have not tried the slippers, but I have seen the slippers on their website, but I have not tried the slippers. I think they look comfortable though. I was thinking about getting a pair for my mom, but she has hard time finding slippers and shoes to fit her because she has bunions. Her toes kind of curl. You know, she's 92 years old now, and she really struggles with footwear. So I was wondering if the Bombas slippers would work for her. But she's kind of really picky on what she wears too, though. Yeah, wet socks definitely can get you some blisters. Steve's still here. He's playing with his computer. They can't see you. They want to make sure you're working.
Is that what it is?
Or I do.
Not letting me do it all.
I get the fun of delivery. It actually is fun, though.
All right, we're starting our 6th box, and you got
halfway there.
3 minutes to your drawing.
3 minutes to drawing. Barton's RVing just got here. Where have you been, Donnie?
Give the number.
Hold on. You are number 15. Here's your number, Donnie. Number 15. You got to remember it. What are we doing? We're doing a giveaway, of course, for Super Clean. Super Clean asked me if I would give away a couple of their products. So if you win, you have to be in the lower 48. You have to be over 18. And you have to provide me in my email with your name and a mailing address, not a post office address. And this will be shipped directly to you from Super Clean. These are mine. They sent to me today to show you. You're not getting mine, okay? So they will send you separate ones, not the ones they sent me. So you are in the drawing for that, for coming to the live stream tonight. I appreciate it. And can't really hear you. The band's playing loud. Okay. Put some earphones on. Oh, you forgot your headphones. All right, that's okay. Here, can you read? Super Clean. All right, there you go. You're number 15. All right. Drums.
This will be the last one.
She said you're in the drawing. I did. I said he's in the drawing. You have to be in the United States. I am so sorry, CR. But I appreciate you, CR. I do appreciate you coming by. I miss seeing you. We've done so many charity events together. And I don't do that charity event anymore because it takes up a lot of time over the holidays. But I appreciate all the help you gave me in the past. These are extra large. Home Again will get 200 pairs of socks, and then we have Caritas and the Healing Place, and I am taking them 500 pairs of socks, and they'll get a mixture of large and extra large socks. How are we doing? Oh, we're halfway there.
It's time for your drawing.
Is it time for my drawing?
Yeah.
All right, well, let me finish telling about Caritas. Caritas is the company that we used to we used to bring the children and the families from church to church, as I was talking about before. They built a shelter, and now they don't bus the children around from church to church anymore, the families. Now they have them in the shelters.
That was a lot of work.
Yeah. It says one of the most important things for wilderness survival is keeping the feet dry. That's so true. Wet socks can cause trench foot and gangrene. That's so true. But anyway, they built the Caritas shelter now, and the Caritas shelter does a lot of things. They have a women's emergency shelter, and they have a women's healing place for addiction. They have a men's shelter and a men's healing place for addiction. And they teach the ladies a trade when they're in there and try to get them into permanent housing and into jobs. They have a furniture bank. So when somebody does get placed into permanent housing from any of these shelters, they can go and get furniture from this furniture bank. The furniture is donated by locals. They take furniture that they don't want or need into these places. There's people there that if it needs repair, they can do little repairs on the furniture. But everybody gets furniture from this furniture bank when they go into housing so that they don't have the expensive furniture. They try to provide them what they need. So that's part of what Caritas does. And that's basically the shelters that I'm going to be delivering all of these socks to. And we are halfway through, just about halfway through. I've got all weekend to finish trying to bag these. I'm going to bring you closer to me now and take time to say thank you to everybody. I do appreciate it. Appreciate y'all coming. I appreciate Super Clean for sponsoring our giveaway today. I don't do a giveaway when I do live streams on every live stream, but Super Clean reached out to me, and I was already going to do a live stream anyway. So I said, I'm going to combine them. I'll tell them if they can get them to me by Friday, I'll put them in this live stream. Astros beating the Braves.
Oh, that's right. It's getting to be World Series time, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Bell's live stream, tailgate. Oh, they're tailgating. You might want to watch. You're getting no hits. So we thank you, Super Clean, and we thank you, Bombas, for all these wonderful socks that we are bagging up to go to these shelters to help all of the people facing homelessness. And thank you, Christine, for being here. We did get a lot done. Thank you. Go Astros. Bombas slippers are very cozy, Angela says. I love them. They're also have non-slip things on the bottom so you don't fall, which is good because my mom did take a fall, but that actually was getting out of the shower, so the slippers wouldn't have helped her there, but that's good. So again, Chris, Aries World is number 1. Troy, Adventure America is number 2. Jeff, Calvin, the Boston Terrorist is number 3. 4 is Todd Saw. 5 is Christine Murphy. 6 is Angela from Mrs. Adventure America. She's Mrs. America. 7 is Sock Monkey from the K and Mac Project. 8 is Kevin from Hiking with Jackie Boy. 9 is Betty from Retirement Days. 10 is Anthony Chihuahua. 11 is Berry. 12 is Buzzsaw. He's probably listening very quietly there, which is surprising because he's not usually very quiet.
You got Aries World on there?
I have Chris from Aries World as number 1. And I have 13 Craig's Catfish Cove. And then I have Chris and Leah from Hockenberry Holler. And I have Donnie's Barton's RVing, Donnie. So socks for Sock. Oh, let's get socks for Sock. Sock needs some socks. All right, who's going to win? Do you want to choose or you want me to choose?
Doesn't matter.
All right, you ready? Here we go. This is the winning number. It is number, what's it say? 6. Number 6. Who's 6? Angela from Adventure America. Woohoo! So, Angela, I'm going to give you a choice because I have a little surprise. I've got a second gift. Okay. So, we thank Super Clean. You can either choose a Super Clean.
Let's make a deal.
Or you can choose one of Val's creations. So, who doesn't love puppies? Do we love puppies? All right. So these are 4 placemats with puppies on them. All right. And then I have 2 pot holders with puppies on them. And I have a bowl cozy with puppies on it. Puppies everywhere. So Angela, you can either get the things that I've made, or you can get the Super Clean, and I will draw somebody for whatever remains. So Angela, are you with me? Give me a choice. If you don't choose, God, I know one thing. I know Angela likes the bowl cozies.
Curtain number 1 or curtain number 2?
Troy, Troy, are you still here? Is Angela still here? Can she make a decision? Which one does she want? I do love puppies, and I'll go with Val's Creations. I know because you said in one of the live streams that you wanted a bowl cozy. So I kind of figured you would go with the bowl cozy. But so I will send Angela, if you will put your name and address in my Val's vlog at yahoo.com. I'm going to type that in the comment section. It's also in the description box. At yahoo.com. There's no apostrophe in it. It's Val's vlog at yahoo.com. If you will send me your name and your address, I will ship those out to you. You'll get the 4 placemats, the pot holders, and the bowl cozy. That was what she chose. So that's what she's going to get. And somebody else will get the Super Clean. Look at there. There's 2 winners.
I knew she had something up her sleeve. She didn't tell me about that one.
I didn't, but I had it sitting here because I was gonna, and I almost forgot. I almost forgot until I picked Angela's names because I remembered Angela saying that she wanted a bowl cozy. All right, the next number I pick, say Val's vlog 10 times real fast and be an eligible winner. I don't think it works that way. All right, next number is, oh, here we go. 10. Who's number 10? Anthony Chihuahua. Anthony. Oh, no, he's right there. He was the one last comment. I told him come back. All right, Anthony, you won the Super Clean. Super Clean. Thank you, Super Clean. You are the most awesomest. So send me an email. Send me your name and mailing address, not post office box. It has to be a mailing address, they said. So I will not share that with anybody. And I will keep that in my little secret memory, or probably be washed out of my memory because my memory is this big. So we have Angela getting the placemats. And we got Anthony Chihuahua getting the Super Clean. And I wrote that down so I don't forget that. Steve gets all the hearts back. And that's all I have. So I want to thank everybody for coming in. They're super awesome. I want to thank you guys for the super chats. That's mega awesome. And we still have 6.5 boxes. So whoever wants to finish up, just come on over. Right?
Yeah.
Steve can use some help. Anthony's new nickname is Mr. Clean. Yeah, you have to clean the house. You have to come clean the house since you won. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. We've had fun. I've had fun. Have you had fun?
Yeah.
Steve's like, I've had work. I haven't had fun at all.
I'm smiling.
Oh. Love you guys too. Love you, Sock and Minnow. Love everybody. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate Super Clean. I appreciate Bombas. And I appreciate what all of these shelters are doing to help out our community. And if you have shelters in your area, they can always use help. So, you know, you don't have to give money. Just go and volunteer a couple of hours here or there, do something nice. So that's all they ask. For Barry, oh, do I not have them as mods? I can make them mods. Hold on. Because I know Barry from the chats. Hold on. It's not going. Hold on. Oh, there's Anthony. Hold on. I'll make him a mod. Oh, I can't do it here. I have to do it up here. Oh, I can't see up there.
Slide down.
Down where? Is it? Hold on. Hold on. I'm having, oh, there we go. There we go. I'll add him as a moderator. Not a managing moderator. There we go. And who Anthony Chihuahua and Barry. Barry, I'm making you a moderator. There we go. I have to do it on my computer up there because I'm on StreamYard down here and I can't do it through StreamYard. And everybody else is a moderator, right? Barry, Anthony Chihuahua. I think everybody else is a moderator. All right, you guys. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for coming by. If you want me to do more live streams, I don't have a problem with that. I just, I don't want to sit here and not have anything to talk about and be boring. And I knew we had to do this tonight. So it was a good opportunity for a live stream. Who needs an attitude adjustment? I think all of them do. Oops. Barry. All right. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to let y'all go. I don't want to keep you any longer. Thank you for coming by. Have a blessed evening and an awesome weekend. And I will catch you the next time. Barry has a wrench. Scary. Bye now.